Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to an episode of Let's Build a City. It always makes me laugh when I load up the world and the texture pack isn't turned on. But it's been a while since I've shown you guys. How cool is that? All the paths are all nether brick. We've got some weird acacia orange going on here. The roads are totally out of whack. I mean, they look really weird, hey? It's like I'm in superpower mode or whatever it is, the star mode in Super Mario, and everything goes all like rainbow coloured. Quite cool. I like the building, the skyscraper that we done for the last 3 episodes though. It's turned the black to birch. Actually looks pretty cool. There's parts of it I don't like, but it looks pretty cool, right? And I think the cathedral looks fantastic with the nether brick. A little bit more darker looking, a little bit more evil touch, but definitely has a good contrast. I quite like it. But let's not build with it today. Let's turn that on. That's because I use the same Minecraft version for the medieval city, and that has no texture pack, so I have to turn it on and off between series. Let's turn these shaders off as well. So today we're going to be doing more like an office building sort of thing, but it's got a weird mix. I'm going to do it right here. It's got a weird mix between an older style block choice with like bricks, which I always sort of imagine Minecraft to be older. They always give that sort of older vibe, but with a sort of modern design to it. It's quite cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some clay. We're going to grab some stone brick. We're going to grab some normal brick. We're going to grab some quartz. Probably just those and those for the moment. We're going to need walls, cobblestone walls, and we're going to need mossy, which is like a nice clean block, which is going to be the sort of one of the main features in the area. Now, to start off this, we're just going to be using some of these, especially the grey blocks, as placeholders, and then afterwards, if we don't quite like some part of it, we can always just flick up and change some of the blocks to suit better. We're going to start the building here, so it's in line with that block right there, leaving the alleyway to be able to be finished off all the way. We also don't want to go too deep with this building either, because we want cars to be able to get in here somewhere and have like a staff car park out the back there, or customer car park or something like that in the middle of this sort of triangle area that will be left over. It'll be a really cool feature. We're going to go with a 2x2 pillar, and then we're going to have the window area like this. The windows will be, I think, 2 blocks wide by 3 blocks high, so actually going to be quite tall, proud windows, which we don't do too often, like on the ground floor. I do quite a lot up here, but I think it'll look cool. We'll be fine. I haven't planned this building out as such, like I never do. I always build off the top of my head, especially in this series. But I do have a good idea in my head on sort of how I want it to look. I've been thinking about this for a couple of episodes. This one's going to be the door, so we can change that up. Have that going up there, something like that. It's a little bit tall, so I'll probably, I don't know, I'll put those there for the moment, but we might change those up to stairs or something like that. And then this will be the other window. I don't know what's happened, right? I just loaded up Minecraft, and I plugged in my headphones, and it came up on the screen, it went boom, 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 you know, the like error sound that Windows makes, and it says your USB device has malfunctioned and now my headphones won't work. So this is literally must be the first video in I don't know how many years that I've recorded without any headphones in, and already it's strange. Like I can hear myself properly, like when I put my headphones on normally and I'm recording, it's like muffled almost, you know, when you've got headphones on, you sort of hear that sort of muffled voice. So hearing my own voice is a little bit weird at the moment. Hopefully I'll get used to it. Hopefully all I need to do is reboot my computer, is what I'm hoping, and it'll just fix itself. So I've turned my volume right down, so hopefully you can't hear me placing blocks through my microphone, because obviously it's coming through my computer speakers, because I don't know why, I just can't play Minecraft in mute. I have to hear a little sound of blocks placing. I don't know why, because I'm not listening for zombies or skeletons or anything trying to come up behind me, but it's just something weird about it, playing it in mute. Now I don't need to place these blocks on the inside because we're not going to be able to see them. It just wastes a little bit of time. What we're going to do is we're going to work on the front first. If we get the front looking right, everything else will fall into place really nicely. So that's what it's going to look like on the ground floor. But then all of the floors above are going to be a slightly different. They're going to have the same sort of design, but a different block palette. So different colours are going to come out of it. In order to transition nicely between one and the other, we need to have a divide, and we've done these dividers quite a lot, especially in skyscrapers, where they have like a little band that goes round. To do that, we're just going to place bricks directly on top of the stone here, the stone brick ones. Oops, not down there. So just to make it easier to visualize, we'll go around the whole thing, even though we're just going to concentrate on the front, like this. And then above it, this is going to be where we're going to break into this. I'm thinking, I don't know yet, but this is where we're going to break into this. Okay. Like so. Now, that'll transition really nicely, but to properly break it up, we're going to get this quartz, which is going to be our sort of accent block throughout this building for all of the windowsills and stuff like that. It just works really well. We're going to place them above and below the bricks. Okay, so now we've got a really nice divide, but now it looks like almost it's like the top half is floating. So that's what I was thinking the cobblestone walls could be for, just to join the two up together. I think that looks pretty cool already. Now, to do the layers up from this, we have to get the bricks again, and first place these down so the windows don't end up hiding behind the quartz slabs that we've got. And then from here, I think we're going to put another block and then start the window again. So another 2x3 like that. Okay. The reason why we're going to leave such a big gap between here is because it's the first step between the floors. And also, if we put something like the stairs in or slab or something like that for the windowsills, I sort of like that. We still see half a block of brick going underneath it, so it just sort of, how would you call it, like surrounds the window nicely. It's not a great word for it, but I think you guys get the point. So we'll place these up here. Let me turn up my volume down a little bit more. Okay, so we have 3 of those. I think this is going to be, is that the right height? Yep. I think we're going to go up 3 stories with these. So we're going to put another block in. Now let me just test. Do we want the window to be right here? So then this has the divide in there. See, that looks fine. I'm happy with that if that's what we wanted to do. Or we could go up another block like that and have just a bigger distance between the 2 floors. I think I like this one better, purely because if we wanted to, we could put like slabs above the window as well. I think that could be quite cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. I sort of like those as well. You know, I've just had a really cool... I always come up with cool cool like ideas when I make a mistake. But if we place the quartz blocks also under here, you might now think, well, AJ, how are you going to get the glass in? But if we used full glass box instead of panes, which we don't use enough of, we always use panes. So let's switch this up with some glass blocks instead and set them back by a block. Then they're properly recessed in. I think that looks really quite cool. And it sort of comes out, like the lip sort of comes up on those. Oh, I think I really like that. Okay, we're going to do one more floor above this. We want to put a divide in there. So it's 1, 2, 3 blocks between. 1, 2, 3 blocks. And then we have that. We do the upside down ones there. We put these ones in like that. That was a mistake though. I accidentally placed the block there, and as soon as I done it, I was like, ooh, that could work well. Yeah. So something like that. I don't know exactly how we're going to top this off yet. I'm not quite sure. I think we're definitely going to need another brick block there at least. But I think that should be pretty good. Okay, what we'll do then, let's cheat a little bit. Let's go with a block there. And let's go down to... I could probably just select that one. And then if we stand on here, we go copy. We go over here. We go... paste, we go here, we go paste, we rotate by 90 degrees and place these in here. Where am I gonna stand? I'm gonna stand right here, paste, yeah, and paste. We are all at the same height, right? Good. That one. Ooh, that one, and that one. Rotate by 90 degrees again. Do I stand here? I think so. Paste. 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 Rotate by 90 degrees. And 2 more pastes, right? 1 there. And 1 there. Excellent. I think that's really cool looking. Ooh, going beyond that one. I think it's a really cool looking building already. Now we've just got to extend these up all the way. It's a really easy way for me to do that. Probably if I went that one to that one. 48. I don't know. Might not be the quickest way to do it, but it'll be fine. This one isn't easy either. That one to that one. That one. Still a million times quicker than placing it by hand. Absolutely. There. That one. To that one. That one. To that one. I never understand when I click the block and it's just out of reach, like, where is it? Like that? Why does it come up if I'm out of reach? Like, why does it even think that it can place? I don't get it. I could break it, but I couldn't place it. Just weird. I just get annoyed with that. That one to that one. And that one to that one. Right, excellent. So that's all in now as well. I think it's a really cool... Oh, corner one. Right, excellent. I really like the divide that we've got at the bottom here. It just breaks up the bottom from the top. We might change... What if we change that brick up to something else, like the line up? So if we went, instead of like brick here, if we went to something like... Oh, I haven't done the bottom ones here. That's fine. Be around the front. I don't know, like... What's a cool, just a cool looking block on its own? Like that could look cool, even though it's... I'm just sort of same as that. Now I need something... Like a cyan, like a colour? I don't know. 159.3. Oh. Weather clear. Replace brick with 159.3. It's not bad. 159.14. I think the reds are nice. It's a subtle change. I think that works quite well. I'm not a huge fan of these bottom blocks either now. Let's put the windows in. Let's put these up first. Like that one. This one. I think we could do this whole building in this episode. It's a lot of building to do, but I don't mind it if it's a little bit longer. And this one. Let's get the glass in. I know it's going to go behind that pillar. Doesn't matter though. Replace air with 160. We'll use glass panes for this area because there's no point using the full blocks like we have above. That one. And that one. Now, do I like the stone bricks? I do like them. There's just something missing from them. Leaves. No. No. It was close. I almost liked it. Something's missing from here. And I don't know what. I don't know what it is. But it's, something's not, like, sitting right with me. We'll have to think about it. We'll have to come back to it. Let's do the top. How are we going to finish off this top? What if we put another divide in like we did at the bottom? Put another divide in at the top. And that might be all that it needs. So we want the red. Because that's what we used at the bottom. Red's nice to work with the brick because they're actually quite close in the colour, but the texture's different enough that they stand out. They just complement each other. Two very nice blocks put together. So we'll have that like that. We'll get the quartz, capital letter quartz, to go on this part. Oops, and that one. And around the front. And then I think we'll probably get the cyan just to do a little tiny blob of them at the top. Like how we started off with cyan at the bottom, yeah? We just do literally one or maybe two of them. I think one is just right. So I have one like that, one like that, one like that. And then we can put the cyan then between the quartz on the top level now. It's a difficult building to cap, isn't it? Oh, and we need the cobblestone walls to go in here. Oh, lucky this isn't a huge building. The bigger you go, the longer it takes, for sure. Ah, what? I might continue... Oop, not that one. I might continue the cyan clay on the inside as well. And you'll see why in a minute. I'll explain in a second. I'll just put these last bits on here. Right, so we can see the red at the top here, and I'm not a fan of that. But if we get this, and we put this going along here, I think that caps the building off really nicely, and then we can just fill up the inside with a slab, and it'll work fine. Even on the square sections, we might be able to go one block higher, like we did at the beginning, but we decided we didn't like it. So we could go with that, or we could then extend that up just by one, and leave the other ones down. Oh, I think I like that. I think that's cool. I think that's what we're going to go with. So we have these on here. I need to do some more roof details. I didn't do any roof details on those buildings, like with little aircon boxes and stuff like that. And we need to start doing that again because the roofs are going to start looking a lot too plain very, very soon. Replace air with 44.6. Kaboomski. Really nice way to cap off the building. That looks so cool. I think that's a really cool, unique looking building. We don't have buildings like this. I haven't got a building quite like this anywhere. It looks very, very strong. You know, proper tank of a building. Could definitely withstand a car driving into it. Has that old school look with the bricks and how the recess sort of goes in and out, like the buildings near it. How, you know, we sort of drop in and out and stuff. But then has a very smooth grey on it. And I think that really works. I think it's really cool. Oh, haven't got the quartz at the bottom here. Alright guys, well I think that's going to do it. We've done a whole building in one episode, which is very unlike us. We spent 3 episodes on the last one, so yeah, have to think of something to do next episode. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already done, feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.